Hi everyone, this is Sarah Zeeby with the Jarnigan Group and Coldwell Banker Realty. I'm here to show you what $700,000 can get you here in Denver, Colorado in the Southmoor Park neighborhood. Let's go check it out. Alrighty, here we are in the Southmoor Park neighborhood. This is just off of 285 or Hampton and practically I-25, so it's a little noisy with the road. However, this location is extremely convenient. You see here we do have RV parking or maybe for your boat or something like that, extra car. There's a gate here as well to lead you to the backyard. And the exterior is stucco. We have a 2-car attached garage. And we have a little bit of some privacy here with the tall fence and trees. A very nice front porch. And let's go check it out. All right, so this was built in 2002, but I believe renovated in 2019. So we walk in here from the front door, the little entryway, straight into the living space here. We have hardwood floors. I do believe it was fresh paint. And this home is just under 3,000 square feet. There is an unfinished basement. So I think just almost 1,900 square feet of finished living space. So here is the dining room. And I walked through the living room there. There's a nice big front window for the natural light, which is fantastic. Formal dining space, which I know people are wanting more and more of. 3-bed, 3-bath, and it is forced air and central air. We have a nice sized backyard back here, which I'll take you out to look at. This formal dining and living flows on into the kitchen here. Got granite countertops, nice large kitchen sink with a window. Everyone loves to have a window outside or looking, from doing the dishes. You can check on the backyard, the kiddos, the dogs. And then definitely plenty of room in here for a kitchen table. We even do kind of like a corner nook style table. Lots of cabinet space, tile flooring here. And I do have these cabinets that have the pull out. So I know we all love this, but much more efficient and easier to store what you need and not have it be so chaotic like I'm sure we all have seen or done ourselves. Got some new, it looks like hardware on these cabinets are very, very nice. Stainless steel appliances. So quite open kitchen. You could also put an island right here if you wanted an island. And then it does lead you out to the backyard here with the large sliding glass doors. I will show you that here shortly. There is an assumable loan on this property, a VA loan, I believe at 2.6%. So something to consider taking advantage of. We have a little pantry here. This is still in the kitchen, so I imagine canned goods, things like that could be stored in that. Then wrapping around here, we have a large bedroom. This is a king bed. We also have a little seating area. This is a primary suite here. So king size bed. And then access to your bathroom here. with dual vanity. Granite countertops again. This is all matching. Kitchen. Got bathtub. Water closet. Not necessarily a closet, toilet, I suppose. And then we have a walk-in closet. That's where I was going with the closet. It is quite big, plenty of space, I think. Depends on how much clothes you have, but yes, it's very much so a walk-in closet here. You also do have a linen or towel closet here. You have some storage in there. This home is very clean. Like I said, I think it was freshly painted. Very well maintained. Another closet here inside the bedroom. And then again, like I said, it wraps around. So you do have a powder room here, which is nice for your first level. Definitely. So I just made a big circle. Front door, living room, dining room, wraps around to the kitchen here. Primary suite. This is access to the basement, which I will show you in a second. I'm going to show you upstairs first, and then powder room. So really you have everything you need on this main level here for comfortable living. We got a coat closet right by the front door. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the garage. Even more convenient though. So the 2-car garage, I walked by this in the beginning. You have the RV parking over here. Nice size 2-car garage. And it's again, not a coat closet. This is the garage that access straight into the home. Here's your coat closet. So you could get something like that to have in here to hang up your coat, put your shoes from the front door, or coming in from the garage, same thing. And that leads you to the living room. So we'll head upstairs here. Again, everything looks very well maintained and clean, especially for a bit of an older home. So here upstairs, we have a bedroom right up the top. We have 2 bedrooms up here. This is kind of your standard closet, standard 2000s closet. We got carpet, it's in very good condition. So 1 bedroom there. Here's the 2nd bedroom, and then that primary is on the 1st floor. So here's the 2nd bedroom towards the back of the house. Here's the backyard. And this one is a walk-in closet. Not as big as the primary, of course, but bigger than that kind of standard closet I just showed you. And we kind of have this bathroom that's shared for the 2 bedrooms. Again, same as downstairs, as well as the kitchen, the granite countertops, same cabinets, bathtub here. So those 2 bedrooms would share this bathroom. And then we have a loft space over here. So this would be awesome for an office, a flex space, game room, secondary TV room or living room. Nice to always have 2 spots for lounging. And the backyard here. A beautiful day here with blue skies, lots of blue skies here in Denver. So this is the upstairs level. Let's see, I think this is the washer dryer, yep. So no washer dryer in here, but your washer dryer would be on this upper level. All right, and last but not least, I do want to show you the basement. It's unfinished, although it has great, amazing potential because it has access, separate access. So if you're looking for a mother-in-law or potential rental option, roommate option, you could finish this however you would like. It's quite large, and they would have their separate own access. So they could park in that RV parking spot I showed you guys. Come straight down here if you have a little kitchenette or something, a bedroom, a hangout. It's a whole nother living quarters. Of course, it's not finished yet, but the possibilities are endless. Here's that access I was telling you about. So from here, we'll go check out outside. All right. So separate side access here. We have a patio, a poured slab here for the patio. Quite private with all of these trees. Nice grass. And plenty of room for a fire pit like they have here. Or if you wanted to do an actual table. Plenty of room for that as well. It looks like, yeah, this backside is facing west. Front is east. There's a side over here. There's the shed. And you are on 285 here. So again, a little noisy, but the extreme convenience is definitely here. You just pop right out, hop onto I-25 or 285, get wherever you need to go. A little garden over here. Spacious, definitely enough room for kids and dogs and all of the fun things. Here's the slider that goes into the kitchen right there. And then here's the gate I was saying. We got another garden bed back here for some more light, central air as well. But the gate, so the, someone renting or living could have their car parked here, walk through here, down to their own suite in the basement. So again, lots of possibilities. It's not finished, but that's a huge, I think that's an amazing opportunity for someone interested in or needing multi-generational living. Would be a great thing to do here. You got the rough-in plumbing, the egress windows, lots of space down here. Looks like they have radon mitigation as well. Here's the radon mitigation, sump pump. Looks like we have 2 sump pumps. The furnace, water heater, all that good stuff. So finish this out and it's all yours to have a whole secondary living space. All right, moving upstairs here again. Again, this access though too is off the kitchen. But ultimately you could keep that completely separate if you wanted. There's the basement there. So that's the tour, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you're interested in taking a look, feel free to reach out and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.